Hello, this is John Kitsteiner. This is episode 19 of our life here on the farm. And what we're looking at are our new guinea hens. We actually got a shipment of our guinea hens and ducklings in today. These are pearl guineas, and they are little guys. They're straight run, so they're a mix of male and female. They are actually pretty difficult to distinguish male and female based on coloration and size because they look so identical. They're not sexually dimorphic is the term. And you notice how big they are compared to the feeder. That one's climbing all the way out of the feeder, trying to climb through. It's interesting just watching them just here for the first couple days. These are much more wild birds. The geese and the goslings and the ducklings act more like domesticated animals, and they obviously are. And the guinea hens are very much more wild. They're a lot more aggressive. They're biting each other's feet and trying to eat it, acting like it's a worm. And they're just they were faster. They're knit a lot more, and it'll be interesting to see how they move. But they are tiny little fluff balls, and they're already a lot of fun. They immediately took to the feed and to the waterer. I'm going to show you what we've had to do for the water. Let me zoom in a little bit here. But the waterer that you'll see in the duckling and the gosling brooder, really they were going to get stuck in those. And guinea hens have the Guinea Keets are notorious for drowning. And so what we did is we took the lid off and we put some stones in there. It'll be really easy to clean, and we'll just keep this filled up. They can climb in there without getting stuck and without drowning. But that is the Guinea Keets. That one flipped right over the top. They're just roly-poly kind of things. And then over in our next brooder, come over this way, we have got our ducklings. These are rowan ducks. They will look a lot like the mallards, but 3 to 4 times the size of a mallard that you normally see kind of wild at community parks. These are a real common breed. They're used for meat and for eggs, and these are also little fluff balls. Immediately took to the water. All of them, or most of them, are already soaking wet. We've already had to change the water. They've only been here for a short time. We just picked them up this morning, and it's still morning time. And they're dunking themselves in the water. They are soaking themselves and running around, and they all look very healthy. There's no real runts in this litter, or in this clutch, in this flock. These rowan ducks are sexually dimorphic, so we just did a straight run of these as well. When they get a little older, as they get more mature, the males will have the green head, just like you see with the mallard, which is where these ducks originated. And the females will be more brown throughout the body. And they are doing fantastic as well. Note their size. Both the guinea hens and these ducklings the Guinea Keets and the ducklings are 2 days old. They were hatched on a Monday, and they got here by Wednesday morning. The post office gave me a call, and you can pick up the animals early in the mornings if you kind of go around the back. But they just gave me a call and said, come on to the back and pick them up. But when they got there, they said, would you mind counting them? Because they got out in the back of the truck on the way, and the driver thought that he had got them all. I just can imagine his surprise when he opened up the back of the truck and there's a bunch of little ducklings running around the back of the truck. But they were all here and accounted for, so that is fantastic. And then over here, just for size comparison, we have our 1-week-old goslings. And these guys look like giants compared. Let me actually have to back up so we can see them a little better. Notice their size compared to the feeder. We're having to change their water a lot more frequently. Here's my dad going to give them some water. They love having the water poured in there. We actually have a fountain, a little fountain pump that we're considering hooking up for them when we get them outside so that they can kind of play in the water, because they love the running water. You also notice we have a lot more green grass in here. They're already eating like crazy any sort of grass clippings that we put in there, and all we're doing is we're just going out into the yard and pulling up grass pieces and or handfuls of grass and tossing them in here, and they're going crazy on it. So hopefully this weekend we're going to get them out into start doing some rotations in the grass. The temperatures are warm enough probably for them to stay out overnight. And just also for a size comparison, this little guy right here was our little runt that we had to kind of nurse back, but he's back with the main flock and doing really, really well. He's holding his own, but he's definitely not near the size of some of these bigger ganders. So I should say she is not the size of these other ganders, but doing very well, putting on weight really well, just like her brothers and sisters. So that's it. This is John Kitsteiner with another update from our farm in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. We will talk to you later.